Anyway, I've had a lot of people ask me, so generally, I will say happy Twitter and my community in general, I think is very positive. I'm not saying that they don't goof up and act with a rash manner periodically, because everybody does, right, to some degree. And the community isn't defined as a whole, but I think it's definitely, there are a couple people who can act a little bit off the cuff. But I think in general, as a whole, I'm very happy with how, like, happy Twitter acts. They're very nice and courteous. But I think it's always good to remind people that you've heard what they call the golden rule. Treat other people the way you want to be treated. It's interesting because a lot of people don't act with that rule. See, a lot of people think of that rule and they think like this. Treat other people the way you want to be treated. Oh, so the way I want to treat them. Treat other people the way I would want to treat them. Okay. Well, I wouldn't mind if I threw a rock at that person. This is a bad example, but therefore it's okay for me to throw a rock at that person. No, the golden rule is about treating other people the way you would. It's about empathy. It's about looking at a situation from the other person's point of view and saying, from their perspective, how would this person want to be treated? Remember, we always look at our own actions through a lens of understanding. And the golden rule, what they call the golden rule, is about looking at the other person's actions through that same lens. Doesn't mean you have to forgive people it doesn't mean you have to just accept everything other people do if people are mistreating you, right? It's not about just being like, well, this person's hitting me with a hammer, I'm going to keep letting them do that. It's just about being understanding of other people's actions and being empathetic to them. I would say if I had to give general advice for what people think online, I think what people should always do, and look who's here, is I think you should always look at the other person online and remind yourself when you're interacting and you act on a day-to-day basis, remind yourself that you are dealing with a real person, chat. That's something you should always remind yourself. That faceless avatar, right? Voiceless avatar, that's a real person. And I think your actions online should reciprocate that you are always dealing with real people. Okay? Something to keep in mind. Hello.